For those of you that were in the stream last night, I covered Sungrand Studios, who, by most accounts, the general consensus seems to be that he's having some sort of existential crisis or a crash out, where he's posting videos, they're getting a crap ton of views, and then he's deleting or unlisting said videos. It's very, very strange. And the videos that he's putting out there are like, I don't want to say attacking his audience, but they're like blaming his audience. And I'm like, you don't do that, bro. Like, even if you're joking around or whatever, it's like, don't do that. That's not a good idea. It looks like he has now since deleted the thank you video to Hypnotic Vardark and myself that I covered yesterday, in addition to deleting the crash out video that came before that. So now he just has up the "what is up with the tone of your recent videos" video. He might have deleted another one too. There might be 3 missing here. I can't even keep up. This guy's posting videos and deleting them. He's creating a tsunami of drama, and I still don't necessarily understand what this is all about. There's a video from 4 hours ago that I have not watched yet.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. I want to apologize for making you all worry. Over the past few weeks, I have made some decisions and I have been working towards improving the channel. And I want to check in with all of you so that we can just reset, we can see eye to eye and level, and I can apologize for making you worry. I knew that my approach was going to make people upset, but I honestly underestimated the amount that people actually cared.
That's such a weird way to start a video, because it comes across as like still kind of coming at your audience and telling them, I know you'd be upset, but it was worse than I thought it would be. I'm like, bro, first off, why did you make it feel like the audience and your subscribers were at fault for daring to watch your videos and have feelings about things you say? Like,
I honestly did not believe that people actually cared that much, and so I apologize that I've made you worried, and I apologize that I upset you. My intentions were to try to get the negative part of my audience to be so angry at me that they would unsubscribe and click the button that says don't recommend videos from this channel.
This, again, it confirms what I was saying last night about how the approach that he's taking kind of reminds me of when I was a smaller channel, and I would say stupid stuff, and I would get really frustrated with the algorithm, and I would almost, my intent was never to blame the audience, but it was just more of like a cry for help type thing. I'm like, I'm doing everything I can. Why does my videos not get views? Why is my channel not growing? He's doing that while his channel is doing great. Like, he has over 130,000 subscribers. I could name, probably off the top of my head, I could name 100 people that would beg to be in this guy's position. That's just off the top of my head. Like, I know a lot of YouTubers that have been doing this for years and they can't break out of it and get any kind of growth. Jerrel did that, and he's making the mistakes that a smaller channel would do. Almost like, I don't want to say he grew too fast, but these are the kind of things that a smaller channel would do, where it's like, don't do that. Don't do that. That's almost like you skip steps to get where you are right now, and now it's kind of showing.
And the reason being is there were a lot of people bringing negativity into the comment section, and
you're gonna get negativity. That I don't know how to tell this guy. I mean, if you are If you're making YouTube videos, you're going to get negativity. There is no escaping that. You could be the most positive channel on the planet, and people just hate you because you're always positive. You can be negative, and people hate you because you're always negative. You could be very based, and people hate you because you're based. They'll make up things about you because they don't like your mustache or your beard or your nose or whatever. They people will just find reasons to not like you. You have to deal with it if you're going to be in this environment. Again, going back to the my hypothesis that he grew too fast and he doesn't understand the world that he is in right now.
They were just ruining the experience for everyone. And this is not anyone's fault but my own. Over the past year or so, there were a number of objectives that I needed to accomplish in terms of nudging the games industry away from some malpractices and some attitudes. And I employed every possible avenue in the online space in order to achieve that. We have achieved that goal, but the price that I have to pay is that I have attracted an audience to my channel that tends to focus on hatred, anger, and negativity.
Bro, this in a weird way, this kind of reminds me of a Melanie Mac style video where it's like after you record it, you need to, instead of uploading and publish, you need to delete the video. Like, do not publish this video. This is, I do not think that this is a good look. And I mean that with all the kindness in my heart, because all this is going to do is open you up to more criticism. People are going to see your weak spots, and it's going to turn your channel into a punching bag. This is the guy that takes everything personally. We can actually get at this guy. I'm like, bro, don't do this. Don't go down this road with people.
And that's simply something that I have to deal with now. And so that is what I am trying to fix. If you look at any of my videos, I did not ask anyone.
The weird thing is with this guy too, it's like he does videos analyzing the behind the scenes of being a developer and explaining what happens, the graphics and different type of engines you use and things like that. And those videos do very well. And then he talks about like sometimes drama stuff in the gaming industry, and those videos can do very well too. But when you do those kind of videos, it attracts a certain audience. And it's like, I hope he understands that. Like those kind of videos are going to bring that type of audience in. I fully expect that when I do those kind of videos. I know Hypnotic does. I'm sure Vara Dark does. Like that's just, you do this for long enough, you know exactly the response you're going to get with the videos you make. And that's kind of like part of the gig. If you do not want that reaction, stick to just analyzing gameplay graphics and developer stuff. You're still going to get haters and people that detract from you, but man, like these heart-to-heart videos, I just, they can be important, they can be good if they're called for. This whole sidebar tangent that he's been going down, it's just, it feels like it was all created by him, and now he's trying to button it up by him, and everyone's still left wondering like what the hell was that?
One to like or subscribe. I was merely trying to accomplish a goal. But as we
Robert Lawrence says, I wonder if he's ever had an autism test. There could be something to that, in my unprofessional opinion.
went along, more people asked me to make videos for them. When I first started getting a lot of views on this channel, because look,
And I'll be honest, I first heard about this guy from Asmongold covering him with, I think it was the PlayStation 5 and him talking to Sony. Fantastic video, by the way. First time I encountered him, I thought he was AI because he talked so like robotically slash perfectly and didn't really move at all. I'm like, is this one of those AI videos where it's just like you can't tell if it's a person or not?
For forever, I only had a handful of people, and this was just a place for us to hang out, and I could share my games that I was working on, and I wanted to make games for people. But when the channel suddenly got a huge boost in numbers, I saw the opportunity to be able to positively influence the games industry's trajectory. That is my priority. And we have done that. We've accomplished that. I'm grateful to everyone who has helped me work towards that. But now I will be adjusting my approach. So I will be working more hands-on in a more direct method in the industry itself.
I feel like this is the same video we just watched last night. He's saying like the same stuff again.
And I will make sure that I can help the right people find the right roles and the right positions, and to positively influence the industry to look for people who are hardworking, passionate, and care about games. I want to focus on helping people who want to make great games for people. I want to help those people further in their career. I want to help those people get a head start and learn game development. And I want to make this channel just a cool, great place for you to hang out at.
I feel like, I mean, that's admirable. That's great. But I feel like this is like a very high pressure video where it's literally stressing out the audience. Like we have to appreciate what he does type thing. And I'm like, bro, like it just don't put the pressure on your audience. Just make the videos. And if they want to watch it, they'll watch it. You don't need to tell people what your intents are and keep talking about that over and over. Just do it. Like that's literally just do it. I don't understand this whole situation. I'm not going to watch this whole video because how is this 14 minutes long almost?
Again, when
Because we're only 4 minutes into it. There's another 10 minutes almost in this video. What the hell else does he talk about? What's this? He brings something out here. Let's skip ahead.
constantly been on my mind, in that what could I have done better? And I mentioned, I like talking about my friends. We all enjoy talking about our friends, but
Bro, is this Mr. Rogers right now?
but
I feel like if Mr. Rogers was around right now, this would be him on a YouTube channel.
I know that I could have done a better job bringing positivity to Scotty. Already mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but he was dying from cancer, and I did not do a good job bringing him positivity. I did.
All right, so this is a crash out due to one of his friends having cancer. Okay, that's what somebody said in the chat last night. I mean, it's tragic. It genuinely is tragic, but it's really affecting him and the stuff that he's putting out there. And I guess just it's one of those. Hopefully, in time, he rolls back to what people subscribe to him in the first place for. But I don't get this. I don't get this.
Not do I didn't do any job bringing him a sense of calm and reassurance.
Who cares, dude? That's not your job to bring positivity to someone. That's your job to be their friend if you're their friend. Being a friend to someone doesn't require you to bring them positivity all the time. I can tell you, if I had friends like that, they wouldn't be my friends very long. I would not be able to deal with that.
And I know that I could have. I know that his life, especially the end of it, could have been better if I had been a better friend, if I had listened to him more, if I had been there for him, if I brought him just any kind of positivity. And I have been carrying that, and I suspect I shall be carrying it for the rest of my life. But I know that I want his death to help make me into a stronger person and into a better person. Not
I mean, I don't want to hit him with this, but like, if I was his friend and this was the fallout from it, and I passed from cancer and I was looking down from wherever the afterlife was and I saw this happening, I'd be like, bro, this is not what I want. No, don't do this for me. Like, what? What are we doing right now? like, yikes, man. Nobody would want this. Nobody wants to be just pushed positivity over and over again.
not better as, ooh, I'm better than other people. Better as in more good. I want to do more good for people because I wasn't there for Scotty.
Okay, that's what this video is going to turn into. It almost kind of, again, I don't want to sound cold, but it almost comes across to me as like a pity party. Like, my friend passed away from cancer and I wasn't positive enough on the way out, and now I'm going to hold that for eternity, the rest of my time on this planet, because I wasn't positive enough with him. I mean, I got to be honest. I watched Sungrand's videos. He strikes me as one of the most positive people on the platform. I think he holds himself to too high of a standard, and he needs to be more realistic about his approach. But that's where I'll leave this one, because I can't with this. It's just, ugh.